the meantime, I think I'm gonna do more of like a soft spoken thing. But anyways, in the meantime, I'm gonna do a reading for myself. And if it really resonates with anyone, you have my permission to take it. But I just wanted to start off with a real ASMR reading. Or tarot reading. Sorry. I also have runes. If anyone requests runes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stick to the tarot. This box is from wasn't my sister-in-law, but my boyfriend's sister. We all consider her to be family. But before I crack into that, I'm going to light some things. So first off, I'm going to light some. I'm gonna light some sage first to clear the air. Sage that is well used, but I'm going to those beautiful cracks as it does its job clearly. All I have to do is light it. I think I'm gonna be a little cookie for this one. Just light this. Maybe I'm a bit of a pyrotechnic, but it sends my brain into a trance. You see how the flame dances and rises in the air. Just as fire should. Just as it's meant to. Hello, hello, burning the sage, but afterwards I will be taking requests. Smells very cool. It's been a minute since I've done anything spiritual. Taking a bit of a break to focus on other things. Being spiritual is full of so much intent. Hi. Would you like your tarot read? Just lighting. Hi, hi, hi. I see you. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Relax, relax, relax. Come into my space. To my space. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Also going to light very light lavender purple. Purple represents spirituality, and so we are going to light it that I may connect to my spiritual self. The light, I think I used it all up. Let me get my other one real quick. I won't be long, I won't be long. Okay. So, I've lit my sage. I'm going to light lavender candle. Just the flame shrinks. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be pulling tarot cards now. This first one is general, but if you take anything from it, feel free. If you don't, that's okay too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me know if you want your reading done. You would like your reading done? Do you want it to be general or do you want to narrow down to something specific? General? Okay. Give me 1 second. My card is stuck. What does this person need to hear? Cards are jumping. Here we go. Hi. Alright, I've pulled 4 cards for you. I'm going to show you them and then I'll tell you what they mean. The first one is the Five of Wands. wands represent fire. Then we have a major arcana, the Fool. The Fool is at the very beginning of the journey. It's at 0, 0, 0. So it might be about needing to start over completely and to embrace the Fool's journey of not knowing anything. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So a lot of themes of fire. And last, we have the Two of Wands. A lot of fire for you. It sounds like there's something that's beginning, that's starting. This fire I associate with like initiation. And you have the Fool too, which is about initiation. Um, but I can read you a little synopsis of them as well. Let's see. So the 5 Wands. It's about, ooh, it's about office politics, internal tension, competition, ambition, dishonor, conflict, disagreement, arguments, confusion, pettiness, bickering, aggressive fights, frustration. So yeah, it's saying that you're like surrounded by bad tempered people or aggression, maybe. Miranda saying that you are surrounded by bad people or aggression. The Fool following that is about new beginnings and optimism, trust in life, new ideas, childlike ambitions, carefree, go with the flow. So it's sort of telling you that despite the, I don't know, despite the aggression that's surrounding you, you need to go with the flow. We also have the Queen of Wands as well as the Two of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is, it's a very self-assured, inspiring, confident, feisty, and creative visionary. So in order to start anew, you might need to be very like confident in yourself and in your abilities. And then the Two of Wands is about travel, or it's a choice between two options, aspirations, personal power, boldness. So yeah, I think it's telling you it might be like a business thing or a career thing, but it's telling you essentially you need to like be confident in yourself and start anew to rise above the aggression, really. My name is Jace. Jace, Jace, Jace. I am also deciding that I want to pull a rune. I love pulling rune. Here, you pull the rune. Mm, this one is about strength. It's about perseverance. Are you guessing that I'm 30 or are you saying that you're 30? I'm not 30. You have to rise above. Rise above. No, I'm not 30. It's okay. I'm 26 years old. 26, 26, 26. I don't think that I look 30. I often get that I look younger. 28. No, no, no. Not that there's anything wrong with being 28. I'm gonna do another random reading. Thanks. Jumped out this time. Let's see what we have for this reading. We have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. On. And we have the Knight. The Knight of Wands. No, the Nine of Cups is what we'll start with. That's what I pulled first, so wishes fulfilled, emotional satisfaction, pleasure, abundance, emotional well being, accomplishment, stability, overindulgence. It's the wish card. The wish, the wish, the wish, the wish. Ace of Wands. Must be about initiation again. Power, control, energy, will, direction. A new job offer, a business opportunity could be in the works. I think this one might be for me. Hello, 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 Pearl. Would you like a personalized reading? The Ace of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands? Yes, I'm taking questions. But I'm gonna finish the Knight of Wands. Battle weary, ongoing battle. Exhausted in a fighting battle. Internal, external, financial. You feel like you can't go on. Almost at the end of the battle, I need to draw the last bit of strength to carry on. So for this one, your wishes will come true. You have to, you have what you're looking for, what you've been working for, coming, but it's at the end of the battle right now. Yes, I can pull out a card for you and your ex. Goodbye, Miranda. Goodbye, Miranda. Do you have a specific question about your ex, or do you just want a random one? It's spoken. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Goodbye, Miranda. Okay, what he's feeling for you. I pulled out one already, but I'll do another one for that. One. Okay, they aren't big. But I have the Three of Pentacles first. I'll tell you what all the cards are, and then I will tell you their meanings afterwards. But the Three of Pentacles, and then the Chariot, which is a major arcana. And Pentacles are about like earth and sturdiness. The Chariot is about being carried. So maybe he does harbor some feelings. And then the Four of Cups is a water, which is very emotionally tied. So the Three of Pentacles, let's start there. So, hmm, it's talking about practical planning and strategy. So, I don't know. Are you like strategizing how to like maybe be with him? I don't know. Or do you guys work together? It's talking about long term and commitment too. So maybe there's like a sort of like steadiness between you two that could lead to like a long-term commitment. Um and then we have the major arcana, the Chariot. I can't tell Roman numerals very well. The Chariot. Here we go. It's about progress, integration, willpower, journey, balance. Um, it's about overcoming obstacles. Your life is in your hands. The Chariot can indicate being controlled by emotions. I don't know. I think this could go one of two ways. It's either like he is carrying these feelings for you, or or else maybe your feelings for him are like controlling you despite the sturdiness that you saw. Um, and then we've got the Four of Cups, so maybe that'll shed some light on that. Four of Cups. It's about apathy, boredom, self absorption, antisocial, can't be bothered, discontent, feeling weary, disinterested in events going on around you. Um, feel like you need to find your passion again. So, I'm not sure if this is talking about him or you, but basically what I think it's saying is that there was this long-term commitment and the this relationship that is being carried, but it's emotionally draining, and now it's led to this like depression, sort of. So it's not a good sign. It might be time to either take a pause or to let go, you know? Four of Cups is your energy. Okay. I feel like if it's draining you to that degree, then maybe the commitment isn't like worth it. Just kind of my personal take on that, but thank you for asking. Okay, okay, cool. It sounds like it was the right thing to do, in my opinion, if you were just feeling drained the entire time. So, yeah. Okay, I said I was gonna pull a rune earlier, but I never did, so I'm gonna do that now. This is just a general rune, but if you guys want me to pull one for you, I will. Ooh. Okay, I can't remember if this is they're like Nordic runes, so it's sort of like tarot, but it's much more general, I would say. Um, I can't remember if this is Gibo or not. I usually just, I'm afraid it'll stop being live if I look it up. The two sticks are about starting a fire. I think that my like cards are telling me I need to like initiate something. Like it's just begun. But oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna put you in time out. How long have I been doing tarot? I don't know. I've been doing it on and off for like a few years, but I really only started taking it sort of seriously like this last year. Um, for me, like I feel like I learned so much just by like doing it. So, my advice would be to just get a deck and start doing readings and like figuring out your style and like it's really good too to like sleep with your deck next to you, like one that you're gonna use daily and use that every day for like a month or so. I don't sleep next to it anymore, but if you want to like initiate that connection, that's a good way to do it. Um, is to just like sleep next to it and sort of like you're supposed to be like connecting it to your subconscious. I also like to light sage for it. And then right now I have a lavender candle lit, which represents like spirituality, so yeah. Hmm. Gonna light some more sage with the candle. Mm, I think that there could be a couple different factors. I mean, it depends if you're asking like the same exact question every single time. And it depends too, like if you were I don't know, like who was doing the reading is going to tell you their own interpretation of the reading. And also, like, they probably foster their own connection to like their deck. Um, so each deck sort of has like its own personality too. Like you can have multiple decks in your home that sort of give their own flavor of answers. Um, I don't know I don't know why it works like that. Sometimes it's like I don't know, like who manufactured the cards. Sometimes it's like um I don't know. But I think like each energy that goes into like the reading is going to be so different a little bit, is essentially what I'm saying. That would make sense. I mean, if there's a lot of negative energy like going between you two, then I would say it's pretty probable that the readings are going to be negative. Um, because what tarot is, it's like a reflection of your subconscious essentially. So what you are taking away from the reading is what you're getting, you know? So yeah. Do you have any other questions you'd like me to answer? Like with the cards? Not necessarily. I mean, I feel like the chariot might have been saying that he did have feelings or like that there was like this mutual commitment, you know? Yeah, of course I can. Okay. We have four cards that came out, and a few of them were major arcana, which is big. Hi there, Tiffany. Ooh, okay. We've got the tower, which I think is probably associated. I don't do live very often, but I want to do it more often. Um, but I just graduated college, so I'm just figuring things out right now. But I think the tower is about a big life change, which if you just dumped, your boyfriend, I think that it could be referring to that. Um And then we have the hermit, which is about sort of like being alone, and thinking, like thinking to yourself, but in sort of like a productive way, but sort of like, yeah, like being alone. Yeah, that would make sense. Then we've got the Three of Cups. I'm gonna have to look this one up, but I think it's talking about like your feelings. See, like I don't have all of them memorized, but it doesn't mean I can't give people my interpretation, you know? Um, this is referring to like a celebration. Party, supportive friends, pleasure, social contact, emotional happiness, and joy. So I think that it's saying so far that like you're on the right track. Actually, I know what the last one is. It's strength, which definitely means that you're on the right track because it means like um so you had this huge life change, right? And then you've been alone to like think about it, really think about it. And you're figuring out that like you did the right thing. It's time to like talk to your people, spend time with your people, and just like celebrate in general, like life. Maybe he was taking this away from you in some way. I don't know. But strength is about overcoming bad habits and addiction. So it sounds like that he was a bad thing and it's changing. So you're overcoming it essentially. Yes, I think something positive is coming your way. At least that's what the cards are saying. Um, Yeah, Tiffany, I can pull you something. Did you have like any specific questions or um did you just want like a general reading for like the future? Your love life. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. I think this is all. So, I'm going to read them out to you first and then hold on. I think I have to block this person. Mm-mm-mm. I've never done paid readings, no. I've just done readings for like my friends and stuff. Okay, so first of all, we've got Knight of Swords, and swords is kind of like about like thought and like thinking. Of course, I would love to practice on you. Um, I'm just doing this for fun and to like connect to my own spirituality, kind of. Oh, we've got Seven of Swords, which is also about thought. So this one was a bit more of like a struggle though. And then we have Strength, which is about like overcoming, bad habits, addiction. And I'll read them too to get a more cohesive thing. Then we've got Ten of Cups, which is like sort of like a completion with emotion. Um, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, let me let me get a little bit deeper into it and we'll see. Knight of Swords. So, the Knight of Swords is like an ambitious person. It could indicate like rushing headlong into something without thinking it through. A big change could suddenly unfold at an alarming speed. So, I see. Eh, yeah, it sounds like it's talking about like your breakup coming unexpectedly. It sounds like. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, maybe you didn't think about it. It sounds like something impulsive happened. It's saying like impatient, perfectionist, single-minded, soldier, direct. So I don't know if that refers to like you or him, or maybe the both of you when you're together. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. So, ooh, this is about deception, evasion, being careful, sneakiness, running away, dishonor, plotting and planning. So, ooh, theft, cheating. I don't know if this means that he was cheating or anything like that. I don't know. Um, but I didn't know that people could tip me. But that's a good tip. Anyways, so I think this is saying that one of your guys' intentions isn't like what it seems, or maybe that's why the impulsive sort of breakup happened. Because I don't know, because yeah, something shady was happening or there was some sort of deception. Maybe it could also relate to like being dishonest to like the self too. Like maybe you guys didn't really want to break up, but you felt like you had to for some reason. But the strength card is about overcoming bad habits. So this either means that he is a bad habit and your relationship is a bad habit, or it could mean that you need to overcome your bad habits and be honest to each other maybe so that you can come together. And I think it really could go either way depending on your situation, because the 10 of cups I think is about like that emotional completion and happiness. But let me just read it a little bit. Um, yeah, happiness, joy, peace, commitment, marriage, love, celebrating family and friends, happy ever after. Okay, so either he's like really not it or he really is it. Um, it just really depends like why you guys broke up, I think. Like it was impulsive, was there deception, Was there even like cheating, lies, or were you guys just not being like honest with yourselves about like what you wanted? Did maybe your pride like get in the way, you know? Because this is a prideful like soldier, so maybe that's why you guys broke up. And you need to overcome either the pride or the deception so that you can be happy and fulfilled. Um, that's my take on what the cards are saying. Um, can you also pull a few cards for me and this new guy? Yeah, you're welcome. For me and this guy I'm talking to, potentially a relationship. Okay. Yeah. How long have you guys been seeing each other or talking to each other? Ooh, we already had one. 4 months. Okay. That's a good amount of time. Okay. Not dating yet. Gotcha. First of all, ooh, I have one upside down. I have the Seven of Swords up in reverse, which is much better than when it was, right side up and it was about deception, dishonesty. So I'll read the reversal for that in a bit. Then we've got the Five of Cups relating to like the emotions and water. And then we've got, oh, we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is not generally a good card. So let me see. The Seven of Swords in reverse. We'll start with that. Okay. So it's just sort of saying the same thing. Like, is it self deception? So in reverse, I think it's telling you to let go of something negative in your life, or that maybe you are letting go. Mm, yeah, about mental rest. That makes sense. Maybe, yeah, the enemy within. So maybe like, I don't know. Let me check and see what the other ones mean because there's no reversed meanings in this and I just don't want to misinform you. Let's see, Five of Cups. So this is about loss, bereavement, regret, sorrow, disappointment, sadness, grief, living in the past, loneliness. Mm. Mm-hmm. So things in the past may not have gone how you'd hoped, leaving you disappointed. Maybe you're just still like emotionally processing your breakup. So I don't know. Maybe it's like not the right move to like jump into anything with this guy, especially with the Four of Swords. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it means, but I think it's like like a hold on card, So Four of Swords. Yeah, rest. You are correct. Rest, contemplation, recuperation, respite, withdrawal, consolidation, solitude. So you may have been feeling mentally exhausted and needing to take some time out to rest to gather your strength. Um, okay. So I think like it's kind of saying, I don't know, I think it's saying that like you both need healing honesty to create a new relationship. Yeah. Maybe you need to like figure out who you are inside a little bit more, and you need to like rest and be in touch with that part of yourself just a little bit more, I think. I feel like maybe my cards are also telling me I'm tired too. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm feeling really sleepy actually. But thank you so much for letting me do your tarot reading, and I hope that that was helpful for you. Um, Either to just like think about it and process it, or I don't know, maybe it like really resonated. That would be cool. So, good night, good night, good night. Sleep tight.